Well, it's very nostalgic, and it's wonderful to see so many old friends and comrades again that that I shared so many wonderful experiences. But we're also talking about how that experience and those adventures that I've had in my life are leading to how I can lead the country, and our values and our principles that will guide me as President of the United States.
Speaking of that, the campaigning continues, of course, especially on the Democratic side. And Hillary Clinton's camp came out with a new 3 a.m. phone call ad, if you will. This time, though, rather than targeting Senator Barack Obama, you were the target. Let's take a small look.
John McCain just said the government shouldn't take any real action on the housing crisis. He'd let the phone keep ringing. Hillary Clinton has a plan to protect our homes, create jobs. It's 3 a.m. Time for a president.
Senator McCain, is she mischaracterizing your position on the mortgage crisis?
We have a if we have a spot I hope you'll get a hold of that we're running
it next, but
in
first
response.
I want to ask you about that.
We have specific proposals. I'm pleased that the United States Senate apparently is coming together in a bipartisan fashion, which is what the American people want us to do. Look, Karen, people are hurting. Families are hurting. People are losing the American dream of not owning their own home. This is a tough, tough time for America, and we need to help them. And we need to help them quickly, and I'm glad to see the United States Senate is moving forward with a package that I think will have a significant beneficial effect. But massive bailouts and distorting the markets is not part of it, nor is it part of this package that's wending its way through the Senate.
So what action do you think that the government should take, if any, to help homeowners who are facing foreclosure?
Well, along the lines of what we're seeing today, first, the principle is to have lender and borrower sit down and work out these mortgage payments so that they can afford them. There is going to be itemized deductions for people who do not itemize. There will be money for local governments to take care of and help with relieve their burden of foreclosed homes. There's a long series of actions that are going to be taken in this Senate package. I think that they will go a very, very long way. But the principle is people are hurting. Lender and borrower have to sit down. You don't want to reward greedy speculators. You want to somehow punish the head of Bear Stearns who cashed in $60 million. You want to look at Countrywide and see why their executives were somehow got hundreds of millions of dollars. We got to fix that problem as well. But the main object right now and the first priority is to help those people, those 4 to 6 million people who are badly in danger of losing their homes, who did nothing wrong. And this package in the Senate, I think, would have a significant beneficial effect. If we need to do more, we can do more.
Your campaign also didn't waste any time, as you said, responding to Clinton's ad. Looks like no one's getting a lot of sleep at 3 a.m., but let's listen to a bit of your ad.
Clinton and Barack Obama just said they'd solve the problem by raising your taxes, more money out of your pocket. John McCain has a better plan. Grow jobs, grow our economy, not grow Washington.
Much has been made, of course, of the comments that you made back in December that the economy wasn't your strong suit. But specifically, how would you grow jobs in the climate we're in now?
Well, first of all, let's clear that up. I said it wasn't my strongest because I spent 22 years in the military, and I've been a member of the Armed Services Committee and involved in every major national security challenge in the last 20 years. I've been involved as chairman of the Commerce Committee. I've been involved as part of the Reagan revolution, where we cut taxes and restrained spending and embarked on one of the strongest periods of economic growth in the history of this country. I know economics very well, certainly better than Senator Clinton and Senator Obama. So let's clear that up. Obviously, we've got to restrain spending. Obviously, we need to give middle-income Americans more tax cuts rather than less. We have to have balanced budgets. We can't keep borrowing money from China. We have to exercise fiscal discipline and make sure that every earmarked project and pork barrel project is vetoed and not allowed. And someone right now will say, well, that's only a small part of the budget. That kind of spending has led to corruption, and it has led to members of Congress that are now residing in federal prison. We're going to have to sit down together and fix Social Security and fix Medicare and balance our budgets and exercise the kind of fiscal discipline that that kept us and caused us and kept us to be on a very long period of economic prosperity. Right now, Americans are hurting, so we have to make sure that people keep their homes and that we create more jobs. And by the way, I am a strong believer in free trade.
Now, you talked about being stronger on the economy than both Senators Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, and there's some reporting out today saying that Hillary Clinton told Governor Bill Richardson Barack Obama can't win against John McCain. If you had to run against one or the other, who would you rather run against in the general?
Karen, you know I don't. I have no opinion on that. I'll respect either one of them that emerges as the Democrat nominee. I'll run a respectful campaign. That's what the American people want, and that's what they're going to get from me, and I look forward to it. I think it's going to be a close election. I'm glad my party is united. We've got a long way to go, but I believe that at the end of the day, America is a nation more in line with my views and vision than either one of my opponents who, as I say, I respect.
And last week you had an appearance with Mitt Romney, one of your former competitors. Any talk of Mitt Romney as a possible vice presidential contender for you? Vice presidential partner for you? Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah, we're, as I mentioned, going through the process, but the fact is that we really have looked back, and we don't want to violate anyone's privacy that has happened in the past, and so we'll be moving forward with the process. But Governor Mitt Romney is a fine man. He earned himself a large place in our Republican Party, and I was pleased to have him campaigning with me at my side. He's a fine man.